Welcome back to the channel, guys, and you know me, I'm going to jump right ahead into the subject, and we are going to be looking at a brand new Leica 12 to 35, that is for the Micro Four Third, versus a Leica version 1 12 to 35. It actually says Lumix on it, so technically I'm going to call it a Lumix, but I believe it had something to do with Leica at the time, but nonetheless, that's version 1, Lumix or Leica, whichever one you want to go with. Either way, to a Leica, yes, to a Leica, up there Leica if you can see it, 12 to 35 version 3, that is f2.8 all the way through. Basically the same lens, just one's a lot older. Well, we were called up to bid on a shoot, and it's a shoot that I had done before, and you guys know I had decided to go YouTube 100%, except for a few small things I was going to do for some friends. So I got that call. And it was coming up pretty soon. It was a big rush job. They had already switched to another company. Because I'm like, I'm done, guys. I didn't really, I won't say anything about this, but there was part of it that just wasn't working for me. I don't want to say anything bad about anybody in particular, so I won't go that route. So I'm putting 3 different photo shoot booths together because we're shooting seniors. And we have to have 3 photographers going at one time like we did back when we did it. And, I've sold so much stuff since I went. At one point, I had 15 Canon cameras before I decided to sell most everything. I still have 5 Canon cameras, so it's not like I'm hurting, unless you guys just feel bad for Daniel. He's only got 5 Canon cameras. Please send him a camera. So go find me a page for Daniel to get some Canon cameras, and I'd much appreciate that. But I thought instead of setting up 3 full-frame studios, I would set up 2 full-frame studios and buy equipment for the 3rd studio, because the 3rd studio is for them, their favorite outfit. Some do it, some don't. They have to do the first 2 sessions, which is like cap and gown, tux. They kind of have that stuff, and that's what the parents want to buy. But they give them the option, hey, if you have a fun dress, whatever you want to do, we'll do that free for no charge. So we have to have a 3rd station set up. So I thought, it'd probably be cheaper to set up Micro Four Thirds than it would to set up a new full frame studio. So I had my trusty, it looks like it's from 1947, real old version 1 Lumix 12 to 35 f2.8. I need to look up and see how old this is. Built like crazy. I mean, it still works. It looks like it's been through a little bit of rough stuff, but it's like it went through war. Still works. That's my main lens when I need something on that camera. But I decided, let's up our game a little bit. Let's go buy a new Leica. So I said, if that old Leica's held up like this good, I just imagine how good a 12 to 35 brand new would be. So let's find out how good the brand new Leica could be. So here are some numbers. So I had the option of another used one of these. Looks probably about the same, for $439. I'm like, nah, let's go ahead and go with the new one. That's $1,097. I mean, if you're gonna do it right, let's do it right. So okay. So we're doing it, and things are happening on the business end of this shoot, and they're like, it's time to get in here. And here's what happened. Instead of me keeping all the money, I'm going to get them a $2,000 full frame camera and surprise them with it. That was just what I was going to do after we did their seniors next year. Well, this girl decided they wanted a big company to come in and do everything. So off we go. And the good part is that's really not the big part of the story. So anyway, long story short on that, we're not doing the school. We're letting them have it. I'm moving on. But what happened in the meantime was some interesting numbers. We got to shooting, because I had to test my theory. If we're going to do this 3rd party studio, I need it to look really good. And I thought, well, this brand new Leica lens be good enough on this Micro Four Thirds that for the people that do order the smaller packages, smaller setting, the version 3 studio, will it be a huge difference? Well, I'm going to run some pictures down at the bottom at the end of this video, and I want you to go through and tell me what you think. I shot some of my wife, and at the end, I shot one of a Pepsi can with one Canon. I shot one Pepsi can with one lens and another Pepsi can with the same exact lens. Everything set the same exact way. And I want you to tell me if you can tell a $5 difference. It was going to be $658 difference, because I went ahead and bought this new $1,100 camera because we were in a hurry. Luckily, it's brand new, and I've still got my warranty. So I'll write them back and say, sorry, guys, we were going to be buying not only that, but a bunch of other stuff. We were having to move quickly. because people were signing up and had to be signed up by the end of the month, and we didn't have time to get all that done. So anyway, long story short, we're not doing that senior portrait shoot, but as far as the camera lenses go, I was expecting so much from this Leica. I assume that's the problem, that I could not tell a dang bit of difference between the Leica and this 174-year-old Lumix Leica lens, whichever one this falls under. Same exact stats, 12 to 35 f2.0 the whole way. The old version 3, which actually says Leica on it, 12 to 35 f2 all the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a set of pictures, and then I'm going to run another set of pictures. And you guess which one is with the Leica, and then you guess which one is the Lumix. And then at the end, there's going to be a Pepsi can, one shot of one lens, one shot identical with the other lens. So guess down at the bottom on that, put the, if you're watching it, just put Leica can or Lumix can, and we'll see if you can get it right. So at the end of the, like I said, at the end of the video, you'll have that right down at the bottom if you think it's which one is Leica, which one is Lumix. I'll put an A or a B on the picture and put A Leica or A Lumix, whichever one you think it might be. So let me run these pictures for you and see what you think. These will be the first set of my wife, so let's run those. All right, there you go, guys. That is the pictures I took of my wife. I couldn't see a whole lot of difference in those pictures, and they're all taken in studios, same lighting, same numbers, same everything. But surely we can see a lot of difference in this Pepsi can, right? With the bright blue color and the bright red and the white all stands out on the black background. So I shot the Pepsi can on one lens, and then I put the other lens on and shot it with it. Guess which one will switch down at the bottom. In the next video, I'll let you guys know. Who was right. I'll announce your name and be like, "Yep, you're right. You're right." In fact, probably more than one of you that will be right. So let me know which one you think is which lens. Just for fun, just having a little fun. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to share that with you, and don't forget to leave the image. I'm going to play the picture of the two Pepsi cans. You guess which one's A, and guess which one's B. On the bottom, down at the very, very bottom, you guess. So anyway, guys, I appreciate it. Thanks for playing, and I think you guys let me know if you can tell the difference. I'm not having a hard time. I'm especially not seeing a $658 difference. I'll tell you that. So anyway, I appreciate it, guys. You listening to me ramble. I appreciate it. Well, let's play this little game. Guess that Pepsi can. Let me see how many of you are correct. Let me know how many of you can tell a difference just by that, by looking at these pictures. It's pretty interesting. Anyway, guys, I can say one thing. The brand new lens is much, much prettier. Not banged up near as much as the other one. Anyway, guys, I very much appreciate it. And as always, I appreciate your time. If you have any questions about anything that we're doing or what in the heck I'm talking about, leave a message down below and we'll get back to you. I appreciate it. You guys have a fantastic day. Thank you.